Hello and Happy New Year. So today I wanted to make a video about all my latest December and January new purchases and things that I really love and discovered just this past few months since I last posted. So I'll get started. And some of the items I really love right now are MAC products, since I went shopping and kind of went a little bit nuts at the counter. And I had a friend who had some she happened to have a ticket to like their warehouse sale, so got a couple of things from discount there as well. So I'll get started. So the first color and first thing I'm going to talk about is the Shy Beauty Blush by MAC. And this is a really pale pink color, and since it's a winter time, I'm more inclined to use kind of pale pinks or kind of like a lighter purple shades for blush, just because I think that on a paler skin tone it looks a lot more gentle and it looks more natural for day-to-day wear. Right now I'm wearing a bronzer as a blush, and that's usually what I do from day to day, but sometimes it's fun to mix it up with a coral or with a peach, and in the winter time I like using these tones just because you can't really go too heavy. You can apply a couple more coats without it being too noticeable. And it kind of looks like the flush from when you go outside, and then your cheeks are kind of rosy, which is really cute too. And I kind of compare it to, it's kind of in that same family as the NARS Orgasm Blush, but it's like a few shades, I'd say it's significantly like paler and more peachy colored than the NARS Orgasm Blush, but I'd say it's within that kind of color spectrum, so it would look good on a lot of different skin tones. And it has a nice kind of golden glitter to it, which adds some punch to the pale color. So can you see it? I really like the blush, and I've been using it kind of on and off every other day or so. It's really nice. And I like mixing it in with darker shades too, so it really gives it's good for any skin tone. And some of the other purchases I got from MAC is this one in Top Knot. This is an eyeshadow, and it's once again it has a little bit of glitter in it, which I always like because I like that. I like matte shades on their own, but I like mixing matte shades with kind of a glittery color as well. And this one is a nice dark color with glitter, so it adds some life to it. It's not just a flat black color and doesn't look too aggressive because it does have a nice little purple shimmer to it. And I like using this with a smoky eye and or blending it with a paler color, so that's also really nice. And that's another one. This other color is called Glamour Check. I got another eyeshadow from MAC. This one I would almost describe it as a purple, or almost like it looks like a really deep purple, but also in certain lightings it can look like a really dark chocolate brown, which is really nice too because chocolate browns look really nice on various skin tones, and also sometimes the dark purples have a tendency of making certain people with different skin tones look like they've been punched in the eye, and you kind of get over that problem with a color that's more of a burgundy brown purple. That's a really nice color. And it's great for a day-to-day look too, because this color you can just get away with not wearing an eyeliner and just wearing mascara with it or something, because it's such a dark color that it really already draws attention to your eyes. So that's nice. And I also picked up two brushes from MAC, a smudge brush and a shading brush. And these are great because I've been looking for tools for my smoky eye look, since that's kind of been what I've been doing every day, even though it's not exactly, the easiest look, I guess, to do every day. But I really like these two brushes, and they've really helped me out with it. This one I use for just blending in dark shadows, and this one I use for using just to kind of sweep a nice base of shadow over my eyes. And also I've been kind of, I find that depending on your the size of your eyelid, it'd be difficult to use a brush like this sometimes. For example, for me, I wouldn't be able to use a dark shadow and use this brush to apply over my eyes, just because my eyelid and my eye crease would look too heavy on me. But I like to use light shadows and maybe shimmery powders and stuff over my eyes because it already has the perfect contour. So that's a really nice brush, and they're so soft too. So make sure you also, here's another just a random tip, make sure you always wash your eyeshadow brushes and your makeup brushes at least once a week with a gentle soap. And you can even use Johnson baby shampoo or Dove bar soap or something. But just make sure you clean them, just for hygiene. Anyway, that's just a little point. And some other purchases I picked up since December or for Christmas and whatnot is this baby pink mint lip gloss. This is also by Bath and Body Works, which I love their lip glosses, and I've already talked about them before. I had the one in the tube, and this one is the same. It's a similar color, but in the lipstick form. I'm actually wearing it right now. I didn't need to put any more on, but I was wearing it right now. And I love pink colors just because they're so easy to put on. You don't need and the color's not too bright, so it looks really natural. And it also still has that minty feeling that their lip glosses have, and this one has more pigment than their lip glosses, but the lipstick is still not really a dark color, so it's very natural. You don't even need a mirror to apply it. I like it a lot. So, but the only problem is that the container, I find that you have to, obviously it's a lipstick, but the problem is that when you put the lid back on, sometimes if you're not looking, you can just jab the lipstick itself because it doesn't roll all the way down. Like, it doesn't go any lower than this, which is so annoying because they should really work on that, but that's one. And other new items that I picked up, I've talked about these ones before, but I've mentioned the NARS eye crayons, and this one's in their Goddess, and I really, really love this one. And since then I couldn't help myself and go back into Sephora to pick a couple of other ones up. I've picked up two more, and this one is Angle Noir. It's like a black eye crayon, and you know how I've already done a video on just black eye makeup products, but this one I just really, really like too, because I like the smooth feeling of all the NARS eye crayons, and they don't pull at your eyelids, which I've already talked about. And this one has a light glitter as well. It's black with a little bit of silver shimmer. Really cute. And I like using it on the bottom of my eyelids because it doesn't tug at your eyelids, and it really it's really blendable because the crayon just goes on so smooth. So smooth. And you can already see the light reflective kind of glitter in it on my hand, which is so nice. And then this one I got was a little bit more adventurous for my taste, because I normally kind of stick to the dark blacks and the dark purples and darker shades, but this one's called Skorpios, and it is a copper color, another color I really am a big fan of. I'll put it down here. See that one right there? Gorgeous, gorgeous copper color. I like using this as a shadow every day, or you can also use it to line the inner